Hecklers here with another New World video, and today we're gonna go over some more of the lore, and today we're gonna go more of a, I guess, entry-level area. We're going to Windsward. So we're gonna talk about a tale about what seems to be some sort of crewmate of a ship that has crashed, and they are taking refuge in a cove just east of Windsward. This is the enticing offer from the Turbulent Waters group of letters. So we're gonna go ahead and read through these, see what these are about, see what's kind of cool about these. They do mention a couple familiar names if you're familiar with the lore already. So let's jump right in, guys. If you guys like this, don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. Let's jump right in. All right, so as you can see, we are just east of Windsward City. We're right in this big cove here. You can find these pages right around this area here. Found in Hecklers Haven, a bunch of the boys brought me a right interesting one today. Some misses just trolling into the camp like she owed the place. They tried to rough her up a bit, found out that she'd fetch, but she kept two of them down without batting an eye. Then she asked for me by name. Never met her before, but she sure knowed a lot about me. Told me she was looking for strong captains and crew to join her. Didn't really say what for, but she's gotta fire that one. Have to talk it over with the men, but I am inclined to take this Isabella up on her offer. So I can assume that this is the Isabella that we know of from the main story, even if you haven't gotten that far in the story, which I personally haven't either. She is the big person on the island, the top dog. Probably gonna be the end game boss. This is what we can only kind of guess. So Northward Bound, right here, you can see we went a little bit northeast into the cove a little bit more. So found in Hecklers Haven again. Since she arrived, I've been more and more impressed by Isabella. Whoever her master may be, they know a lot about this damned island. That idea to take people out and drown them near the storm line, whew, that's done more to keep the crew in line than any beatings of exile ever have. This island cuts out to the threats of execution, so a good captain has to be creative. She invited all of us to come north with her toward the Shattered Mountain, and this somehow guaranteed our safety. From all she's told me, I want to believe her. This place is dangerous, even with such a crew at your back. Allies are our only hope. I'll tell the men tomorrow. So it sounds like she's going to take up Isabella on this offer. She's clearly strong. She does command it seems like she commands the corruption. She's the only one who really hasn't like turned her skin, but her eyes do glow red. So I would assume that this is maybe a crew that we may see later on up in the Shattered Mountain area when we start reading through the lore up there. Whispers of mutiny. Captain says we should join up with Isabella, the sassy one who cut down Hans and Bosun. Sure, they came right back quick, but we weren't happy with it. And after what happened next, not sure I am either. She's a looker, but for sure, and fights like three men, but something seems a touch off about her. Can't put my finger on it, but when she is looking over the men, she had this look. Only time I'd seen it before was on the man's face after a week without food, about to get a bite of gruel. She looked at me, felt like my head was in a vice, or I just had a fifth of the captain's private stock. She looked away and it was gone. If the captain decides to go along with this, I might try to slip away. See how many others want to tag along. If that doesn't work, maybe I'll have to take matters into my own hands. I'm assuming she means that she's going to go ahead and try to run away from this. My guess is on the next page, she may talk to the wrong people and she may end up getting herself killed. If this is a she, it seems like this might be a she who is writing this, but it does seem like the captain is going to take Isabella's side. So I do hope that like later on up in the Shattered Mountain or something like that, we do find more kind of letters about this situation. It'd be kind of cool to see a connection of multiple stories in different areas. So the last part, a cautionary tale. Not sure I should be writing this after what happened to Salvatore. The captain caught wind of a mutiny from Sal and some others, and Isabella gave him some new ideas for punishment. He took 5 of them and stuffed them in barrels and then hauled them out past the breakers, as far out as he could get, cracked a hole in each barrel, then kicked them overboard. From what that Isabella had said, it was far enough out that they would not come back. They're likely to be drowned, which is the fate of no soldier wants. Everyone's scared, not just of her, but of the hold she has on the captain. Now I see why Sal was so desperate to either escape or take over. I only hope I'm not next after writing this down. This is the last section. That was the last section of this set, which is kind of a cool little like kind of pirate story where they crash landed on the shore and essentially took over this area and kind of just commanded it. And Isabella came in and immediately just took command. She already knew people's names. She already knew the captain. It seemed like the captain was kind of like her puppet. I do hope we kind of see maybe a story later on in the Shattered Mountain about this group. Maybe this person who wrote these writes letters later on that we find out. I'm super excited to kind of see where this goes. I'd be curious if it's under the same name. If it's under the same name, it's gonna be super easy to find. We may overlook it when we start going into the Shattered Mountain and Great Cleave and all that kind of stuff. Maybe they die somewhere along the line. Maybe they turn corrupted. We don't know. But yeah, I'm super excited to kind of look through all these stories and kind of read them all out, because there is a ton of lore in this game, and I am super excited to kind of read it up all on it. But yeah, so guys, if you guys have any suggestions on what sections of the lore you want me to read next, feel free to comment down below. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Goodbye. Deuces, y'all.